that they are defunding Planned Parenthood, and that is just non-negotiable for us. So we'll see what happens. I mean, right now it is past the committees. Apparently today, Congressman Schweikert, who is one of our more conservative members, who voted for it out of the Ways and Means Committee at about 4:15 this morning, after a roughly 18-hour session, said that he would that he was voting for it even though we don't know how much it costs.
Yeah.
So for those of you who are familiar with Congressman Schweikert, that is not typical of his. He tends to be more of a budget hawk than that. So it'll be interesting to see what happens on the floor. One recommendation that I would make for those of you who want to kind of monitor what's happening in Congress every week, there is a new app called Countable.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, good. Well, see, look at that. You guys are amazing. So I actually use that as a congressional staffer. It is more clear than usually what we get from the Republicans about what they're actually voting on and what is happening every week. So I would encourage you to do that. The other thing I just wanted to note, kind of going on what Leela and Ken were saying about contacting the office. So one point I want to make super clear, we count, at our congressional office, we count emails, walk-ins, phone calls, and postcards or mail the same.
Really?
Yes.
Does everyone do that?
So I love Indivisible, don't get me wrong, but the kind of generalization that we do not pay attention to certain types of communication, that is office by office, okay? So every congressional office makes their own decisions as to how they're going to document and count things and report them to the member. For our office, Kirsten was very clear when we got elected in 2013, we started this, that every single method of communication that we receive from a constituent will be counted the exact same and is reported to her weekly. So when you call, when we ask for your name and your address and all of that, it's because we want to be able to respond to you. We want to be able to make sure that you receive an answer on what it is that you're asking. So I just want to make that point, and I would encourage you, please, we do our very, very best not to let any calls go to voicemail. We only have 5 lines, so sometimes we are not successful, but we try very, very hard and have actually brought in extra help to be able to keep up with the call volume. So questions, I know I'm running out of time.
I'm
Yes,
just
ma'am.
wondering, since the legislators do this office by office, do you think it's helpful for us to ask how they're
Yes.
counting and report back? to people?
Absolutely.
Because I find that, you know, if you find out that you're.
The question was, should we ask
Yeah,
how
and
they
we had someone
record the
who just
constituent
called Senator
contact?
Flake's office, I know someone had mentioned that, and was told that they're not even responding anymore,
Oh, we've never
which
done
is
that.
not great. And if you get that, if you hear that, please let me know. Yes.
Has the Congresswoman put out any kind of a statement regarding the Marine Corps photo scandal?
We have not put out a statement. I can tell you that she is horrified by this, but we have not put out an official statement. I think, you know, we're co-sponsors of several bills that would allow women, that address military sexual assault, which I think this would easily qualify as, but I will certainly convey that you know, you would like her to put out a statement, sure.
How,
Yes,
you
sir.
mentioned Countable.
Yes.
Do those get turned into emails? I was wondering how.
They do. So they that app was actually developed by a friend of mine. They actually get reported to us through our official offices every week. So yeah, it's not really an email. It's more of a. So we use like a customer management or a CMS system, and they get uploaded into those so that we're automatically told who is voting. You know, votes and.
That's why I get like 7 emails.
Yes.
Acknowledging at the same time. Okay,
Yes.
that makes sense.
Yes. I know there was one more, yes.
I got a letter or an email from Ms. Cinnamon, and I appreciate that. And first thing that jumped out to me was working across the aisles, which
Yeah.
in normal times is somewhat a okay place to be, although I'm not feeling very centrist these days. I just, you know, it is extraordinary times. And-
It is.
And I don't know how you deal with it in the minority of the House.
He's asking,
but
how do you deal
somebody better
with
start working on it.
working across the
Because
aisle?
it's, you know, they managed
This
to
tense time.
run us off the field for a while, and I, you know, am kind of upset about it.
Well, we've been in the minority of the House since 2010.
Right, so,
So,
uh,
I don't know that anything in terms of our ability to get things done has changed. In fact, the only bills that get passed are Republican or bipartisan bills.
right, but obstruction worked for them, I don't know exactly.
Well, I'll give you an example. So she voted for the defense appropriations bill yesterday, which gives our troops a 2% raise.
That's a good thing.
So that's working across the aisle.
Yeah, no, I see that's gonna be something, as long as they didn't have, defunding Planned Parenthood stuff in there.
They did not.
That's good, that's good.
That's right.
So, okay.
Well, thank you very much, Michelle.
Thank you, guys.